Mm, 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 mm. Oh, there's one person in there. Ugh. Oh, how did I enter the audio hobby? I know I've always listened to earphones, um, but it was COVID that I bought, some earphones. It was a KZ because it was popular. Can you guys hear me though? I'm not sure if you're able to hear me. I You can ask me any questions. I have the Keyfine Clean coming and the Juice Ear 81T, I think. Hopefully they're fine. Um the Juice Ear, man, like I don't I honestly don't like the butterfly. The tuning is there's the tuning is fine, but it feels like they just stuffed different drivers in there. I f- I don't know if there's an actual crossover. Oh there, hi there, Hunter. Are you able to hear me, guys? So hopefully the 81T is good. So let me just track that. Where is it now? Hopefully by Cowboy. Hi there, Cowboy. Hopefully by next week. Cause I'm going to this one here, the Sora tune. I made a video already. I just have to edit it. Probably release it today. This one here is a Let Sure sister brand of Let Sure. It's fine. I mean, the tuning is fine. There's really nothing wrong with its sound, but there's also really nothing special about it, if that makes sense. The EPZ Q5 though, I'm gonna review it. No, I'm gonna make a video of it. Q5 Pro, it's good, but I'm not sure because I didn't know the K-Fine Clean is also $50, And if that, because now I really think that UPC Q5 Pro is really good. Like even at $100, it's for me it's like a budget Let's Sure S12 2024s. So yeah, it's nice, especially paired with their dongle, the TP 35. So it's nice. I don't know, nothing exciting in this hobby. I didn't know there was giveaway. I can do some giveaways. I have a lot of sets here, but shipping's I don't know who's gonna cover shipping. I can cover shipping. What am I doing? It's coffee. I just woke up. I'm from the Philippines. So yeah, I can ship it to Cebu. Yeah. So I'm planning to do like live every Saturday. I don't know, just to connect to people and talk, cause I live in Boise, Idaho, and I don't know if there's even an audio community here. You know what I mean? And when I was in Cebu in the Philippines, um, like we used to do meetups like at least once a month or sometimes every week, and we talk about like I bring stuff like for review and let the people try it. And yeah, I thought it was really fun to share impressions, share thoughts, not just through posting, but like talking. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing it every around this time, every Saturday, maybe about an hour. The deuce, yeah, I don't have the deuce. I mean, it's not a question from you guys. I just remembered that, you know, like I'm really curious how people would compare the deuce to the binary Dyna Quattro. Because the Dyna Quattro, I really like how the bass is done on that. I don't know. And then looking at graphs, let me see some squig here. Uh, Deuce. Yeah, that's freaking a lot of sub bass, man. Yeah, and I don't know. I see here JTIS. It looks like it has, yeah, it has a lot of bass. Juice is cheaper. That's why. I think 1111 deals. Um 1111 deals. Like what are you planning to buy? Like in what price category? I'm pretty sure Hi-Fi Go has some 1111 deals. Let me see. I haven't really posted it yet. Um, yeah, let's check let's check that out. Like, what are the 1111 deals from Hi-Fi Go. What are my hobbies? Um, Recently I'm really into photography. I don't know, it comes with, um what's this one? So I didn't really expect to get or to dig into the photography hobby because when I started reviewing, I figured like some reviews they have really good pictures, and I said, "Hey, okay, I can do photography." And now, I mean, I don't enjoy product shoots. I only do that for the sake of posting a review, but I enjoy doing street photography. So yeah, I used to skateboard, so do skateboarding. Um, I play guitars. I play drums. Let's see here, $200, 1111 deals. Um, yeah, let's see. I don't know. Okay, those ones. Yeah, I heard about Linsol. Like they have those coupons. They run out so fast, though. They run out so fast. Um, but yeah. With regards to 1111 deals, $200. Let's see here. Da Vinci at 257. This is cheap. Yeah, Da Vinci at 257. It's at Hi-Fi Go. 257.9. That is cheap. I didn't know it can go that low. What else? Phoenix Call, not really relevant now. Pluto's Beast, nope. Dynabird, I don't know why Dynabird is expensive. I thought it was meh. Studio 4, man. Studio 4 still 300 though. Oh, the volume. Tangzu Heyday Munger T Pro, will it be worth it? Uh, Man, the Heyday. Um, the T Pro is thicker sounding than the Heyday, that's for sure. The Heyday it's planar. I mean, not all HBB, they're thick sounding. The Heyday, I thought it's like it was very balanced. It was like, like you won't think it's an HBB collab. Um, are you going to miss the resolution in the T Pro? Probably. But the T Pro also sounds more realistic. Man, it's really hard to tell. Um, I ranked the T Pro A and the Heyday S, but if you're going for an upgrade, I think, I mean, if you, it's so hard to give suggestions because I don't know your library, but if you know your music, not your preference, like your tonal preference, if you like warm sounding sets, thick sounding sets, you won't go wrong with the T Pro. Yeah, that's probably the fairest thing I can give. You won't go wrong with the T Pro. They're nice sounding. But when you say an upgrade, um, I kind of like disagree with that because Heyday is cheaper, right? Planars resolve things pretty well at a cheaper price. So, um, and you might, if you're used to the sound of a planar, you actually think that hybrids don't sound as resolving, if that makes sense. So you'd think like, oh, this doesn't sound as resolving. So For as my like my personal take on that, if you come from a planar, I think the only upgrade to resolution would be to buy something with ESTs that are well implemented. Yeah, ESTs. Um, they're pretty close. Planars just sound a bit rough, but the ESTs that are well implemented, the treble is really crisp and really good. So T Pro doesn't have ESTs. I don't know. Your safest bet would probably be the what's that? I think the HBB Punch. I think it's the cheapest EST now. I've never heard it myself. Okay, don't quote me on that, but I mean you can go with the Mega 5 ESTs as well, or but most of the ESTs I've tried, they're not really bassy and they're not thick sounding. Um, so yeah. Let Sure, what's that? AJ07, the OJ AJ07. I've tried it. EJ07M kind of lava as well. I've tried that. Hmm. 1111. When's 1111? Oh, almost. All right. Going back to Hi-Fi Go sale. Kara 20% Origin. Origin 15% off. Single DD. I don't know. Like for me, uh, cause I have through a friend that had a KZ. What about your friend? Ah, okay. You're answering that question. Yeah. I mean, I think most of us started with a KZ. I don't know. I started with a KZ. I mean, not really with a KZ. I mean, I used Sony earphones before, like those that comes with the free free from the phones. But like IEMs like really wanted to dig into the hobby, I started with a KZ. Yeah, you demoed the motor. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. So that's what I thought. That's why I ranked the Let's Sure S12 2024s really high because it's the treble on that planar is the closest sound to an EST. That's just for me. And at that price, that's a very big jump, man. Like I'm not sure if you've tried the S12 2024s though. Like I can see that as an upgrade to your heyday. Anytime, yeah. I mean, yeah, yep. I understand it's out of your budget. That's true. So, I mean, if you can get hold of the Let's Sure S12 2024s, um let me just see the graph here. I think I've graphed the heyday. Heyday. Yes. I graphed the heyday. Let's Sure. Um no, not the Cadenza. S12. Yeah, the bass is gonna be the same, and probably the only difference would be on the gain. So I think that yeah, the 2020, S12 2024 is gonna be little bit more resolving than the heyday. I just think that the implementation of that planner is really good. I'm not sure if you can still buy it though, or just audition the S12 2024s. Can you hear more of everything if you professionally clean your ears? It's not really about hearing. It's um it's hard. I mean, if how do I answer that? Okay. Um, you hear more of everything if you play music. Definitely. Because you know what you're looking for. When we go into um, like technical mode, when we, listen to stuff and you go into technical mode, you go into selective hearing. And when you do selective hearing, kind of like you're just picking what you want to hear. If that makes sense. Um, but of course, if an ENT thinks that your ears need cleaning, go ahead. If it's really blocked, then probably you can hear better. But I, it's that's interesting. I've never had my ears professionally cleaned though. You look at the graph of the Mark III and the T Pro. Man, no. Um, i that's the thing. Like graphs can be really. So if the graphs, um, I mean, I've tried many IMs when I was in Japan, and there are many like similar looking graphs. So graphs tell you about how they would sound tonally, um, and then the drivers gives you that a little bit of nuance to it. So although you have an idea on how it would sound, the Mark III with the ESTs, they're gonna sound extra detailed, if that makes sense. Yeah. But no, it's not that. That's why the T Pro is priced at that price range, and the Monarch is priced at that price range. It's not. There's no. That's just how it is. Like, um, audio upgrade is real. I mean, like the real in a way that like even if because a lot of TOTL sets their graphs are like they're not good sounding graphs, but I mean they're not even good looking graphs. When you look at them, you think that how would it sound like? But the timbre and the realism on the top of the line sets with ESTs, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. When you listen to them, you just know that like you're not listening to a normal, you know, you're not using an earphone. Like the timbre is just pretty close to real life for the instruments. Yeah, that's what I think. But not all though. All right. How about the text between the Heyday and the T Pro? Depends on what you think about text. Um, like text in a way like separation and imaging because text for me is about resolution, how close they sound to real life. Um, but the T Pro is gonna be thicker sounding than the Heyday. That's for sure. Wait, do I have? I think I have a graph. Let me see. Because I reviewed the T Pro, right? Um, yeah, the T Pro is. Look at this, man. Like the thing I told you, like the graph is almost really similar. Cause I, yeah, and No, man. Like, I don't even know if the T Pro is. The T Pro is good in its price range, but I don't know what you would feel about that, honestly. Because for me, because I think I rank Heyday an S or A plus. Because, I rank it based on the price. T Pro is like 359, and then Heyday is like, I know how much you bought it. Uh, Heyday is like 189, like almost half the price, right? Ah, okay. It's not really about the text, but it's more on it's not about the text really. It's more on think of it don't think of it as an upgrade because you'll feel bad. That's what I don't think of it as an upgrade. Think of it as buying like a new flavored set with the same tonality but, like a different approach. Think of it as like don't think of it as an upgrade. Um yeah, exactly. So that's why, Heyday is good. Like I ranked it S because of the price. Um, that's why it's gonna be hard. So don't think of like more expensive equals upgrade. No, don't think about that because you're gonna be, I don't know. Like if you're what's this? If you're satisfied, if you're content with what you have right now, then you don't need to upgrade. But if you think of like buying expensive sets for an upgrade, you're gonna get disappointed. Think of it as like buying a different flavored set. And T Pro is one of them. It's one of the items that is nice to keep because you'll remember it. When you listen to it, it has its own characteristic. Those are the stuff that I look for in an IEM. Something that gives them character. You know, say for example the Dyna Quattro. Like oh my god, I remember that IEM for the bass, really good. The Affle Explorer, oh my god, that has a lot of character to it. It's good. I mean, you can. I'm not sure if you've tried the Explorer, man. It's so good in its own way, in its own tuning. Oh man, that's gonna be hard. T Pro and Heyday. Heyday's yeah. But T Pro is definitely something that it's just very thick sounding. If you like it can actually even be a compliment to your Heyday. Because Heyday is a planar, so it can sound, a little bit kind of correct sounding for the mids. T Pro is just that thick, syrupy mid range. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm. That's the thing, because you don't really need to um yeah, it you don't need to feel stuck. No, this is not a race. um it's you don't need to feel stuck, man. For okay, around the same price as the T Pro, around 359. Let me see my ranking though. I write in there. Man, probably the S15s or the man, but they're gonna be bright too. S15 is fine. The Vinci, nah, it's a vocal set, really. It's either S15 or the EM10, but I think the treble is gonna be really high in that. Yeah, in relation to okay, in relation to the heyday, it wasn't really dark. Maybe a bit more a bit bassier. SimGut EM10 is yeah, it's it's good. I didn't post my review on that, but let me check the hmm. It could be the same though. Hype 4 on T Pro, probably Hype 4. Oh, you're treble sensitive. Yeah. Then if you've tried the Hype 4, then go for Hype 4. Okay, yeah, I know. The treble can be that's yeah, I understand. And that's why you're now thinking of the T Pro because you think okay, it might be a better alternative. Mhm. Uh, you can try changing ear tips or changing sources. Let me see if there are any peaks with the Hype 4 though. Uh, yeah, it's probably just the resolution. I don't see any. Wow, this is really yeah. Have I heard the Hype 4 though? I think I've heard the Hype 4. What am I talking about? I heard the Hype 4 when I was in Japan. Yeah, I tried the Hype 4. I think I did. Let me double check because sometimes I think I did, and as what I remember, it's yeah, I tried the Hype 4. Look at that. See that Hype 4 when I was in Japan. Mm-hmm. So what was my thought of the Hype 4 though? Hype 4. It was a Harman set. It was a nicely done V shape, but a little bit colored sounding for my taste, but very engaging. Yeah, it has a similar tonality with the Monarchs, I thought, but it sounded cheaper. The sub bass was deep on that. Mids they sound open. Yeah, because I thought I heard a lot of grittiness at around 10K. Probably that's what you heard too, but it was airy though, and it was kind of like 3D. Yeah, that's what I thought. You probably, yeah, I probably also heard the yes, that's what I thought. Yeah, the of course the Monarchs are more a polished version because of the ESDs. Yep. No, it's the Monarch is not really airy. It's like the air is so realistic. Like it's so tangible because of the ESDs. It's crazy. I have an ESD driver here. It's from the Cadenza 12. I really like that. Man, the cymbals, it's just it's so good. But I can't recommend it. It's so expensive. The Hype 4? Yeah, I know. But that's why I thought like ear tips can probably help that, or maybe sources. So Hype 4 is nice. I mean, if you like the Hype 4 because you've auditioned it. Um One thing also that you would want to try is, do you know the KE4 ear tips? I don't know what they call it, but this one here would like kind of like filter. This is from the KE4. The KE4 is from Paul Wasabi, so I loaned the set, and then I asked him like, "Can I steal the ear tips?" I said, "Okay," because I think these are really good for sets that are peaky in the treble. So you can use this kind of ear tip here. So it's kind of like it filters some of the peaks around past 10K. It smoothens out a little bit, and I really find it really useful to sets that have peaky treble. So yeah, not recommended to safe sounding sets. They sound less engaging, but it might work with the Hype 4. Right. I stole it from Paul. Yeah, man, this hobby is not a race. It's enjoy your heyday. If I were you, just probably save up your money, and because you've already heard the Monarchs, right? So everything's just gonna go. Yeah. But I know how you feel. Like there's that itch of, you know, um, trying out different sets. Um, the ear tips help though. Like ear tips, they're inexpensive, and it changes how some IEM sound. Um, Also, like listening to different or knowing different kinds of music. Like if you're in Spotify, if you're in Apple, discover new songs. It's gonna help with not really wanting to upgrade. Um, because that's the thing, you want to upgrade if you're listening to the same songs every day. You want to feel like, oh, I want to hear it differently. Um, yeah, but if you kind of like, explore new songs, new bands, new music, it helps. Because I still buy sets and I still purchase other equipment. I'm on a verge of getting a DAP because the volume wheel on my M3X is getting, I don't know, like it's not working well, and I really need I want an Android DAP because um I want to use it like Android Auto for the car when I'm driving. So yeah, but the Shanling M3X, dude, like this is so old. I mean, not old, but like the Android version is like Android 7. Android freaking 7, man. It's crazy. It's, yeah, I mean, it's no good, but still, it's. Um, yeah, I think I have. I also have like the RT T10 coming. Let me peek the graph on that RT. They contacted me like, if I wanna uh how do you spell their art? I wanna check the graph. No? RT? RTO? How do RT? Ah, double T. Ah, man. ARTTI. There we go. Is it the pro? Oh, this looks really good. But I've got the pro. Art, no. I got contacted by RT and they said they're gonna send the T10 Pro. Yeah, the T10 Pro. So, is there any? Yeah, I think there's no graph yet. I think they're still sending the T10 Pro. Oh, okay. That's gonna be fine. New one, yeah. But the T10 looks really good though. I mean, the graph. Is this a planar? Oh, I think I remember this is a planar, right? Yeah, it's a planar. Oh, pretty well known cheapo planar. Hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And they have the pro version now. Okay. But good sound. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never tried it, but I trust it. I mean, there are some. Yeah, I haven't tried it either. The thing is, if you I also watch reviews. I watch different reviews from different people, different reviewers. I read reviews, and I kind of like get the idea on how they sound because some of the reviewers, like it matches my preference. So if I have a head count like it's all good for them, then I think I'm also gonna like it. So just a rough estimate on something. Yeah. There are really other reviewers that I really disagree on this. I mean, I don't tell them that I disagree with how it sounds, but it's just really, it's a little bit different. And I think it's really the HRTF, like the length of your ear canals and the positioning. Like even the ear hook, how the ear hooks are bent, it changes the orientation of the IM. Shooting on your ear canals, it could either be facing up, facing down, facing sideways. So a lot of factors really. It's crazy. What I am that I really want to try right now, it's the Duno, the new Duno. It's a mouthful, I know, but Super Reviews just gave it 5 stars. Duno, I don't know how you call it, 3 something BD. Yeah, DK3001BD. Yeah, that one. It's 499, $500, but I don't know. Do they have? They don't have ESTs. This is expensive. 1DD for BN, 4 planar. Yeah, microplanar probably. Yeah, the white one. I want to try that, but it's not really like I really want to try it because I have come to a point where like most IMs are really tuned really well, and for an IM for an IM to have like to get a recommendation from me, it has to have a character. You know what I mean? Like it's now it's almost it has come to a point where like say for example, because the tonality is now evened out, right? Like manufacturers have already figured out how to make a tonally correct IM. And now we're at the point where that tonality should have at least a character to it. Vocal vocal like searching for the best vocals or searching for like the best singer. Like, all are great singers, but that one singer has to have like a character, if you know what I mean. Uh, Bright and technical I am. They said could be bright, but I don't know. Like there's something about how the Duno implements treble that, yeah. Um, mm. I like how binary audio tunes. Um, but Duno is a very big company, so what else do I want to hear though? Chopin, yeah, I like the Chopin. Um, it's pretty. I'm not sure if you've heard it. I like it. The center imaging is on point for my HRTF. It's really in the center. I mean, it's it I don't know, it just brings me to a different dimension. It's like Chopin has its own sound. It has its own character in my head. Pilgrim, it's good. I have the Pilgrim here. Pilgrim also has its own character. I I don't know what to do with the Duno SA6 Mark II though. Like I really until now I really try my best to like it, but I can't like it. Uh, it's so hard to like that. Yeah, the Elysian Pilgrim. I have it here. It's a good neutral sound, balanced to neutral sound. Really good for musicians. Resolution is fine. You like the? I don't like the AJ07M. I like the original EJ07. I don't know. For some reason, the M has shorter nozzles, and I don't get a good seal. And it's probably that one. The M and the Kinda Lava, because it has a different shell. It comes with the I think the aluminum type, and the nozzle is really short. But the OJ, the original EJ07, it's made of resin. It has longer nozzles. Oh, okay. Just like the OGO7, I'd say in terms of tonality. Uh, huh. It's it has a different. It's distinct. The Pilgrim is distinct. I yeah. Do I? Yeah, I don't have a graph of it, but Pilgrim's distinct. It has a distinct sound. That's that's really great for you know people who play guitars. Yeah, both have clean bass. Oh, okay. I think that's like headphones. You started headphones. Yep, no problem. I really wanted to enter headphones, but I'm a mobile listener, and I don't know. I can't see myself wearing headphones walking on the street. I mean, probably I could, but yeah. But I yeah. Headphones are fine too. Mm. So probably I'm gonna buy like a headphone probably for home usage, but for home, I think I'd better. I don't know. Like I'm planning on buying the speakers. Uh, just desktop speakers. Kanto speakers. Have you heard of Kanto speakers? So I'm buying the Aura, Kanto Aura. Yeah. Oh, you ordered upside down. Yeah, I know. Now we can even wear IMs with eyes closed, right? Just feel them and shove it in your ears. Nice looking speaker, yeah. They're simple, they're small, and I think they measure pretty good. So what I mean by that is because I review sets, right? And I always have to have like a reference sound because this is what I hate about reviewing, really. Because when I review sets, I have to listen to the Studio Force again. Because, for example, if I come from a bassy set and then I listen to a new set which I'm going to review, I might find that set neutral, if that makes sense, because your ears need to adjust on. So I always have to listen to the studio force or something neutral or balanced in order to get a proper assessment. That's what I hate about reviewing. Because I'm also a listener. I also enjoy listening to stuff, but I get stuck to like, oh my god, I'm gonna listen to a reference again and just to get proper impression. So yeah. Um, but it's not something that like I really hate doing. It's just that it's annoying to do, and I try to practice really doing that just to get the right impressions on an IEM. Um, and that's why I think like those Canto auras, they're like speakers, desktop speakers. They measure pretty well, so I can get away with listening into like reference sets in here. Just watching YouTube videos and stuff. And the new me, PS5 for third. Uh huh. Blown off 3 for 2 years and it broke. Dive deeper when looking for Rex. Uh huh. Yeah, the T Pro is a good blonde. I remember the blonde with the T Pros. You know, that rich, thick sound. I think I still have my blondes in there. I think I'm gonna try to open it up and. Because that driver is really good. So I'm just gonna change the dampening on the back of the driver so that, to get a lesser bass. And yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I was also into what's this? Like tuning filters before. I changed a lot of, you know, sets, opened it up. I completely changed the tuning on the man, I forgot Corinne 7 hertz. Yeah, Corinne's planar 7 hertz, like the purple one. I I stuffed in some uh foams in there and changed the what did I do? I forgot what I did. But yeah, it sounds pretty good. Almost an hour. I loved Yoko. Oh, Yoko. Yeah, yeah, Yoko. But Yoko was a little bit it was good. I don't know. I just because there was an issue on it like they I think the earlier sets had a uh different tuning material or the grill, so I mean mine was fine. It was given Timmy gave it to me though when I was in Japan. He said, "Oh, I got two Dyokos here. You get one." And S12 too. Like Timmy also gave me the S12 Pros. Timmy's really nice. I mean, like when we go out. So the last time we went out, we talked about audio, but not really much. We just talk about something about life. Yeah, I need to go back to Japan though. Well, guys, thank you really for being here. I don't know how you think about me doing this every week, but for me, it's like it's a good weekend time. Have my coffee and share my thoughts. Just talking about audio, get some new news. It's fun time. Although I don't really get to hear people talk, but at least I get to see your messages and thank you so much, Faiz. Am I saying it right? Loy Kun, Zach, you guys rock. Um, yeah, this is just chill, just chill uh, live. Have you Pula Anvil? No, I'm not sure if I'm getting the Pula Anvil. I I don't really ask. Like I don't typically ask vendors, but if some people ask me, like, message me, are you gonna try? That's where I ask the vendors, like, hey, do you think you'd send blah blah blah? Um, but yeah, if people request it, I will ask the vendors. But if not, I can try asking Hi-Fi Go if they have. You know, but I have other sets coming, so yeah, it's gonna be very busy though for me. Pula Anvil. All right, guys, thank you so much for today. Really appreciate your time. Uh, so yeah, next week again. Let's do this next week. Just talking about anything chill and yeah. Thanks, man.